Well, hello again, my friends. Welcome to another adventure. We are in Lancaster County again, and we're going to be doing a very special hike today. Really more of an exploration. When I had found out about this place that we're going to about 2 or 3 years ago, I knew that I just had to check it out. We are heading into what is considered the largest tectonic cave in the eastern United States. It's known as Wind Cave, and the locals call it Cold Cave, and it should be just a short distance down the trail. I saw this interesting looking structure under the road here. I thought I would first check that out, but it's a warm day, early July, and we're in this well-forested area just above the Susquehanna River, and I can't wait to go check it out. But let's go, guys. Let's hit that trail. Gator out. So as I had said in the intro, the cave is officially called Wind Cave, but it's also known as Cold Cave, and it has the unique distinction of being the coldest cave in Pennsylvania, where most caves average a temperature around 50-52 degrees year-round. Wind Cave is generally in the mid to low 30s all year round, including a day like today where the high temperatures are expected to be in the mid 90s. Okay, now we are at the entrance to the cave, and you can clearly feel a burst of cold air coming through. So I'm going to change into a sweatshirt. I have with me 2 flashlights, 2 headlamps, and a lantern. And I also took a picture of a map of the cave. So I'm going to put my sweatshirt on and we're going to go in. I'm super excited to head in there, guys. I'm also a little bit nervous. I'm just going to take my time, and I'm not going to do anything beyond what I'm comfortable with. This is the main entrance, by the way. There are several other entrances, and there's also several chambers. And some people say that there's actually more to be found in this cave. It hasn't fully been explored. So let's stop talking and let's head in. Immediately, I'd say within 30 feet, the cave appears to split, with a path heading up and to the left, and another one heading down and to the right. I believe that's the chamber we want to keep following. Gotta be careful in this spot. There appears to be some tree logs in here, but it begins to drop dramatically here. We're going to have to go underneath this ledge if we can fit. Now, I may have been mistaken. Perhaps this lower right chamber, it appears to dead end. We'll try the upper left chamber and see if we can get through. It looks like it gets narrow. One interesting fact about the cave here is that it's believed that there are virtually no life living in here, possibly due to the cold temperatures, but nobody's really absolutely sure why. It has been reported in the past that the cave had contained a colony of Allegheny cave rats, although this has not been confirmed for many years. Now, as we continue up this chamber, moving further into the cave, I do recall reading in the literature about what was described as a rock fall, and I believe we're at that point. This is so cool. It's just an eerie silence in here. It's in some respects very calm and relaxing, and in some respects very creepy. Just the occasional drip of water is all you can hear. Let's press on. We've now made it across the rock fall, and you can see in the distance there the entrance. We're now approximately 60 feet into Wind Cave. You can see straight ahead is a vertical opening about 30 feet up. Awesome. The cave is really quite large in this area. Now, there appears to be an arrow up in this section here, pointing the opposite direction of the entrance. So perhaps this is another channel, or perhaps it indicates a dead end. Not really sure. Definitely feels like an Indiana Jones type of adventure. And it continues on. Oh, I wish you could see what I see. It is getting narrow, but it's plenty tall. Oh, I thought I heard something. I think one of the important things when you're in a place like this by yourself, you don't want to psych yourself out. Quite frankly, if I did hear something creepy, say, there's no quick exit at any rate, because you have to be careful. Somebody had some candles in here for light. Not a bad idea. Something written in here about a canal. There may be yet another passage going down and to the right. Unbelievable. You have to be very deliberate with every step, especially here because it drops down literally 20 feet. If you were to fall into there, you would be in serious trouble. Here is giving you a look down into that lower chamber. And perhaps a younger fella or a smaller guy could get in there and keep exploring. But I don't think that's on the agenda today. I would have to think that the Native Americans knew of this cave and used it for some purpose or another, although I haven't read about it in the literature. Many artifacts have been found in this part of the state along the Susquehanna River. It was a known trade route. Alright, so it now appears we've gone back nearly as far as we can go. The crevice is becoming narrower and narrower. However, there is a chamber heading down and to the left. It looks intriguing. It looks downright scary, to be honest. I'm not going to go down there. Not by myself. Although it looks so cool. We're going to make a turn. We're going to head back now. We've gone in about 160, maybe 175 feet. We're going to see if we can find a little side entrance to another part of the cave and see if we can squeeze in there. Thanks for coming along on another adventure, guys. This is a fascinating one. This is one of the coolest places I've ever been in. As I had said earlier about possibly indigenous peoples and Native Americans using this cave, I would think that they would use it simply for natural air conditioning in the hotter, warmer months of the summer, because you could just sit here by the entrance or in the entrance and just cool off. It feels great. What a truly cool adventure and a really neat place. That was a new one, and I'm glad you came along with me. And it's still early in the day, so perhaps we'll check out the nearby House Rock overlook of the river. This view from up here gives you an indication of what the above ground of the cave system looks like. So all underneath these rocks here are all the different passages of the cave. We are now on the orange blazed Conestoga Trail, which, as I said earlier, runs above the Susquehanna River. I talked to a couple of nice local gentlemen familiar with the area. They indicated to me that the overlook for House Rock is just about a half-mile up the trail here. So being we're already here and it's still early, instead of getting in the car and driving over, I'm going to walk up the trail to the overlook. Let's go. Well, all right, my friends, here we are atop House Rock, high above the Susquehanna River, and it was quite an interesting adventure today. We did a preliminary exploration of Wind Cave, which is considered the largest tectonic cave in the eastern United States. And as we sit here today, I just want to say thanks for coming along on another adventure. I enjoy bringing you these videos, I enjoy showing you these places, but I implore you, I beg you, please be respectful of the land, be respectful of these natural areas, don't trash them, don't litter, don't vandalize, and we can all continue to enjoy them for many years and many generations to come. So that's about it for today. I want to say thank you, and thanks for coming along on another adventure. And until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Gator out.